Log into your control panel using the username and password that you chose in lesson 1. In the main window, click email addresses, or you can click the mail in the left window. Either way, you'll end up at the same place. Click create email addresses down here. You'll notice that your email address ends with your @ sign and your web address. Choose a prefix for your email. That's the bit that comes before the @ sign. Generate or choose a password and click OK. Don't forget to make a note of it, of your password that is. You can use the same password as you used to enter the control panel if you want to make it a bit easier to remember, or you can have a completely separate one. It's entirely up to you. You should now be back at the previous screen. To access your emails, you have two options. The first option is to access it via webmail. To do this, click the envelope on the envelope icon on the far right of the screen. A new screen will open where you can access your emails by inputting your information. But before you do, I've got a little life hack that'll make things a bit easier for you. If you highlight the address and copy it by holding down the Control key on your keyboard, on Windows that's a CTRL key in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. So just keep your finger on there, and while you're doing that, tap the letter C. Then you can leave go of the Control key. You can paste this information again into a new browser window. So to paste it, open your browser window, and to paste it, make sure that you click in the address bar at the top of the screen and that you can see that the cursor's flashing. Then hold down the Control key again, and this time tap the letter V on your keyboard. By doing this, you'll actually enable all the options available in your browser. Let's put your address in there again. So if, like me, you're using Microsoft Edge, look for the Add to Favorites star at the right hand side of the address bar and click this. An option to save with the default name, which is Roundcube Webmail Inbox, will be displayed. You can change this to wherever you like, emails for instance, or you can leave it as it is, whichever takes your fancy. Click Add. Now in the future, to access your emails, let me close this down and show you. When you open a new browser again in the future, all you need to do is to click the star, make sure Favorites is highlighted, and then click your emails. You're now into your email client. I'm sure all the other browsers such as Opera, Chrome, Firefox will all have a similar system. Can't show you that though, I haven't got them on here. The second option you have is to open an email client such as Outlook, Thunderbird or Apple Mail, whatever it is that you use. To do this, you need to figure out how to configure it all. So click the other icon on the right hand side of your email address and follow the instructions there. There's quite a detailed description for things such as Outlook 2010, but you might have a later version, so that might confuse you. But although it's slightly different, you should be able to work out what to put where. It's relatively easy, really. If this is daunting for you, if you really don't want to fiddle on with configuring email clients, then just use the webmail service. It's as good as anything, really.